Royal family, welcome to my channel. I am the pick a card Empress, and today we're doing a little something different from the how are they feeling, just a short little break. And today we're looking at a past life reading, and specifically what we're asking is who in your current lifetime this present incarnation was with you in a past life, and what are you guys learning from each other, or what are you guys here to do in terms of how you relate to each other? Okay, so that is the question we are asking. So we have 3 piles today. The first pile, it is this fridge magnet. As you know, I just came back from basically a 50-day tour in Europe. So the Rhine Valley, and we have the Tarot Avatar, and here we have Pisa, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and the Star Tarot, and we have here Luxembourg and the Modern Love Tarot. So do you think, pick your pile, and we're going to be back with your reading. Hey, pile 1, if you chose the Rhine Valley Magnet and the Tarot Avatar, this is going to be a reading. So in this bowl, I have just like a list of names, different kind of familial, working relationships, all kinds of different names. So we're just going to basically, the first question we're going to ask is, who in your present life was with you in a past life? Let's see who this person is in your present life. So I can't see, you're going to see, and I'm just going to, maybe I'll just dig deep, you know. Okay, well, what is this? Who's this? All right, so we have kids, okay? So there's a child that is coming through. Now, if you don't have children, this could be a niece, a nephew, or someone that you consider to be your child. You know what? I'll pull another card and see if that gives us a little more clarity exactly which child this is. Okay, let's see. And we have here wife. Okay. So I'm getting for you for this particular pile. This is either your child. If you have a blended family, it is the child of your spouse. It could also be a child that is to come. Okay, because this is a child that's very close to you. It is not a school child. If you're a teacher, it's not a friend's child. No, this is a child that's very close to you. So this is either a child that is to come eminently, or a child of a blended family, or it could be a niece or nephew that's coming through. Let me find out if that child is male in body or female. Let's have a look. I'll use my pendulum for this part. All right. So Spirit, is this child male or female? All right. So this is a female child that is coming through. So it's a female child. Hopefully that is helpful. All right. So let's see. We're going to go into the past life deck. So we're tapping into a female child, someone who is like a child to you. So it could be a younger person, very close to you. It's a younger person that's very close to you, one that is female in body. All right, so have a farm coming up. So I'm really getting a really close relationship, and you guys are replicating this close relationship in this lifetime. All right, so who were you in that lifetime? Who were you in that lifetime? We have Native American coming through. And every time I see this card, it talks to me about spirituality, spiritual gifts. Yes, of course, someone who might be an indigenous person, no matter which nationality, an indigenous person that's coming through here. But I always get spirituality, high priest, private priestess, shaman with this. So we have a medicine person, medicine man, medicine woman coming through here as well. Okay, so you held you were held in high esteem by your community, and you had a lot of spiritual gifts, which spirit is letting you know that you've brought over for this lifetime, and these are gifts of healing. We'll go a little deeper into that. And who was this child? Who was this child? We have a father. Interesting. So there's definitely a parental bond, and it is being replicated in this lifetime, except that you guys have switched roles. So in this lifetime, you were the younger person, okay? This person was your father. And now in this lifetime, you guys have switched roles where you are the older person or the parent in the relationship. All right. Let's pull a couple cards on Native American and father, and let us try to identify exactly what is the storyline here. All right, so you guys have switched roles in this lifetime. All right, underneath the den, 10 of cups. So spirit is letting us know this is definitely family. There's a familiar link. It's not just soul fam. You guys were blood family in this lifetime. Let's see the Native American, which is you. Let's see you. So we have a 2 of wands. I'm getting like someone who did not choose their path. Yeah. 10 of wands. Exactly. And we have the 3 of wands in reverse. All right. So the storyline I'm getting just from these first 3 cards, I'm getting that this gift, because this is what it was, this gift of mysticism, spirituality, shamanism, it's something that's been passed along the male line or your father's line of your ancestry. And it looks like you were meant to be the person who carried on the traditions of this family. Okay, you're meant to be this medicine person, whatever sex or gender you might have been. You're meant to be this medicine person. Your father was a medicine person of these peoples, and you were meant to be the next in line. But you chose another path. You chose another path, and it looks like you strayed from your purpose and fell into a lot of difficulties, which made you very frustrated in this lifetime. Why am I saying in this lifetime? I meant to say in that lifetime, but it looks like you've carried over some of the karmic lessons into this lifetime. In this lifetime, you are meant to choose your path, and you're meant to choose the path of mysticism, spirituality. Okay, your spirituality is meant to make a big transformation in this lifetime, and this is what you're meant to bring to the world. You're meant to bring your spiritual gifts. In this lifetime, you were frustrated because you felt this energy from your father as a burden. It's not what you wanted to do. You felt it was a burden. You felt that this gift of mysticism was a burden. This gift of serving your peoples was a burden. So you chose another path, and you just fell into a lot of destruction. I see here just, drinking, merrymaking, might have been, kind of just fooling around, got yourself into a lot of trouble. Look, I see drugs here. There's a needle here. There's a needle. There's a glass. Got into a lot of trouble and just basically lived a life that was purposeless. So it looks like in this lifetime, You're meant to get back on path and find your purpose. Let's see the Father in this lifetime. King of Pentacles. I thought so. Well respected by people, very grounded, very nurturing, very patient. Very patient, okay? Even though he had his expectations for you, very patient and allowed you to choose your path, okay? Very nurturing. Look, we have the Page of Wands here, okay? Always encourage your creativity, your spirituality. But I also got as well that this father might have been a bit of a player as well. We have the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands could be a spiritual explorer. So let's take that because it all aligns with what we're seeing here. Okay, so it looks like in the past lifetime, you strayed from your path. You didn't choose the path of the spiritual explorer. You chose the path of a different kind of explorer. You're basically just doing things to access a lot of low vibrational things, and maybe that is the path that you had to take in that lifetime. Maybe that was what you meant to learn in that lifetime. Okay, you didn't choose the path that your father wanted to choose for you, and it looks like in this lifetime you're meant to align with your purpose. Let us ask Spirit, what are they teaching or supporting each other in this lifetime? In this lifetime, what's the story? What's the story for viewer? We have Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so in this lifetime, in the beginning of your lifetime, we see the same rejection of your spirituality and then rejection of the path. Okay, and it may land you into a bit of a sticky situation, a bit of trouble where your heart might become hardened and you might become defensive against the world. Okay, so in the beginning of this lifetime, you're kind of repeating more of the same way. You want to be rebellious, you want to do your own thing, which is your choice, right? You have free will. But it looks like you're meant to break free from that and choose your path. This person is helping you to open your heart again. They're helping you to open your heart again because you're going to have a rough childhood, or you would have had a rough childhood, okay? There's some kind of instability here, and this instability makes you very, very defensive. What this child is coming to do, or has been doing, is allowing you to open up your heart again and to drop your defenses with this Nine of Wands in reverse. Because you can't channel spiritual energy with a closed heart. The heart is the gateway to the upper chakras. So this is what this person is doing for you. They are helping you to open your heart. What are you doing for this person? We have the Magician. They are also spiritually powerful. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which goes to the Ace of Pentacles for me. And we have the Lovers. You are ensuring that they don't walk the path that you took in the last lifetime. You are ensuring that they embrace their spirituality, they embrace their spiritual gifts, they recognize how special they are, and that they choose the path of love. So whether it's by your words, by your example, and the life that you are living now, you are teaching this person to embrace all of who they are. You are setting a new foundation that this person can build upon. They are going to carry on your legacy. You are going to live on inside of them from the example that you show. So they are helping you by opening your heart to love and opening you up to your spirituality and your whole self, the whole of who you are. And by your example, they're learning how to embrace their spiritual gifts and how to follow their heart and to choose love. Maybe you've not always chosen love because of the way that you were raised and, of course, what you've brought over from another lifetime. But they are going to be different. They will choose their path, and so will you. So will you. So will you. What does Spirit want you to know most about this connection? What does Spirit want you to know most about this connection? We have Tickled Pink in reverse. This is an extra card in this deck, clearly. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. And we have the Four of Swords. Spirit is saying that this connection here is going to be very healing for you. Very healing. Because when you start this lifetime, you're going to be off that kind of rough start. I see it here with the tickled pink in reverse. Because when we're tickled pink, we're absolutely happy, we're joyful, we are unguarded, we're blushing, so we might even be in love, you know, that kind of thing, right? But you've not it looks like when you start off this lifetime, this is going to be something hard for you to achieve. It's going to be hard for you to achieve happiness. Okay, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, and you might spend a lot of this lifetime disassociating and kind of numbing out. But this person is going to bring a lot of healing into your life, and you're going to get to hear the Ten of Cups. And you see here the lotus blooming in her third eye. So you're meant to go deeper into your spirituality and have a total acceptance of the spirituality. And you're also meant to realize happiness in your family life and in your private life. So this is someone very transformational in your life. So it is a younger person, or maybe the way that they look at the world is young and fresh. Okay? But they're going to bring a lot of healing to you because they are going to show you how to open your heart. Okay, let's get one last bit of advice from Spirit and we are going to close off this reading. Underneath the deck we have wisdom. Yeah, a lot of wisdom from this partnership. Okay, there's just going to be a big energetic exchange, an exchange of ideas, learning. What does Spirit want you to know here? All right, we have healing. Exactly. It was the last thing we got here, and it's what we're getting here as well. This is fated connection, with this is a card number 32, which reduces to 5, and that's the Hierophant, and that's about soul contracts. Okay, so Spirit's letting you know there's a very powerful soul contract in your life, and it's meant to bring a great deal of healing to your spirit. And look, we have the Caduceus. This person is going through a spiritual ascension, activation. All the chakras are aligned and they are activated. So this person is an activation for you because they are teaching you how to open your heart and recapture that innocence that it looks like you're lost. Okay? All right, my love. So I hope that resonated and you know who this child is. Okay. I'm just grateful for everything that you guys do for your channel, your constant support, your likes, your shares. Thank you so much for everything. Take care. Much love. Bye. Hey, pal, too, if you chose the guy stealing the Tower of Pisa and the Star Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So today we're looking at who in your current lifetime was with you in a past life, and basically what's their role in this lifetime. Okay, so I got my little magical calabash here, and it has like different relationships, like familiar relationships, work relationships, so we can have an idea of who this person is. So I'm just gonna stir it up, and you're gonna see. Okay, who's this? We have a partner. Okay. Could be a business partner, could be a love relationship. Let me use the pendulum and find out for you guys. Okay, Spirit, we have partner. Is this a love relationship or is this a business relationship? All right. So Spirit is saying that this is a love relationship, okay? So whoever your love interest is at this time, this is who is coming through. Okay, so let's have a look. So we're logging into a partner, your love interest at this present moment. Underneath the deck, we have Nonk Nonk. Every time I see this card, I say Nonk. Monk or none. All right. So every time I see this card, it lets me know that there are vows from this lifetime that's still running in this life, from their past lifetime that's still running in this lifetime. Specifically, but vows of chastity, vows of poverty, and vows of silence. Okay, so problems with communication, problems and weird relationship with regard to one's sexuality, an interesting relationship with the material world. It is because these vows are still running in this lifetime. All right, so first thing for this pile, you have to do some kind of rescind and revoke of these vows. I have on my website a rescind and revoke meditation, so I'm gonna link it for you guys down below, but that's the first thing that's coming through. You have to do a rescind and revoke. All right. All right, so some sort of religious order happening here. Okay, let's see. All right, so who were you in that lifetime? In the lifetime we're picking up on, who were you? We have food and hunger, so that's about scarcity consciousness. Okay, so you are someone who was in scarcity consciousness. I mean, they could have actually been some kind of drought, some kind of famine, and there would have been some kind of shortage of material goods, food, clothing, shelter. There's some kind of sort of lack here. So not only might there have been vows of poverty, but they might have actually been poverty. And these imprints, they're imprinted on our DNA, and even in lifetimes where there isn't scarcity, we may still operate in scarcity consciousness. How does scarcity consciousness manifest itself? Workaholism, hoarding things, maybe overspending, or you're hoarding your money, or whatever it is, but you don't have a balanced relationship with the material world. Okay? So there might have actually been some sort of famine or something like that. Could have been, or they could just be saying that you were greedy or something. We'll see. I'll pull some cards on it. And this person, who were they? Now, you could have been the person that was in the religious order. Okay? And took the vow of poverty. Okay? So let's bear that in mind. And this person, who were they? They were a baby. Your baby? Let's find out. Spirit, was this person viewer's baby or somebody else's baby. All right, so it was viewer's baby, okay? All right. So this person who is your partner in this lifetime would have been your child in that lifetime. So immediately what I'm getting, if it is that you were unable to provide, if you were unable to provide, I'm getting two things. One, you might have felt guilty, okay, and this guilt and shame has carried over to this lifetime. So you may nurture your partners in a kind of parentification kind of way, where you kind of overgive, overcompensate. You treat your partner like your child, so you guys are never equal partners in the relationship. You are doing most of the emotional labor because, as far as you're concerned, this is your child, this is your baby. Okay, so there's never an equal relationship. And just as we give children a lot of leeway, and we are kind of we cuddle them, you may also cuddle your partners. I'm also getting as well, there could be an abandonment wound running, because if you weren't able to provide for your baby, maybe you gave your child up or gave your child to some sort of religious order, because that did come out on the bottom. So let's pull some cards in these and let us get the full story of what happened here, because it looks like whatever the issues they have come across to this lifetime. So you might have gone without whilst they had, and maybe you're doing the same thing where in this lifetime you're putting your needs as, you know, in second place whilst you nurture this person. We have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Knight of Pentacles in reverse is the card of paranoia. It is the card of instability, not being able to provide. Knight of Pentacles in reverse can be very consumed with the material world. Could be an workaholic as well. Okay. All right. Let's get some cards. Spirit, tell us a little bit more about this lifetime that we're picking up on, and viewers' role in that lifetime. Okay. So we have a King of Wands in reverse. Now, the King of Wands in reverse, he's very unstable. He's unstable. He's impulsive, kind of a warmonger. He got anger issues as well. Could be a little philanderer. Could be kind of flighty. You know, you can't count on that one. You can't count on him. We have Ace of Wands in reverse. So again, anger issues, misuse of power, misuse of sexuality. This could be someone who could even abuse others, whether physically or otherwise. And then we have Seven of Wands. Again, from this line up, very defensive, kind of self-protective. Let me get one more card on that Seven of Wands. And we have Six of Wands, all about the ego. All about the ego, all about the image. All right. So what I'm getting is, I feel like you, okay, because this is what it is. I think that you might have been very consumed about your public image in this lifetime, okay? So much so that even when you didn't have anything, you may have still publicly lived a life like everything was going great for you and all of that, whilst your child may have been starving at home. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So I am getting some sort of neglect. I am getting some sort of child abuse here, because you are more concerned with maintaining your public image rather than nurturing your child. That this is a storyline I'm getting. Let's pull some cards on the baby and see if that aligns with what we're getting on that side. But there's some sort of neglect an abandonment here because you were more concerned with maintaining. Yeah, we have the devil. Okay, so we're talking about a codependent relationship. The devil can also talk about abuse as well. We have the Three of Wands in reverse, a card of frustration. We have the Chariot, a card of leaving. And then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. He can be kind of flighty as well. All right, so this is what I'm getting. I'm getting issues of abandonment. I'm getting issues of codependency. I'm getting some sort of abuse that happened here. So in this lifetime, in the past lifetime, it looks like even though you were the adult, even though you were supposed to be the carer, you were not the adult and you were not the carer. And it looks like the guilt and shame from that lifetime has come over to this lifetime. So when you have your partners, you're overcompensating, overgiving because unconsciously you're remembering what you did in that lifetime. They now have a kind of codependent issue. They have an issue with codependency going on here. I see some abandonment issues. This person may also be a philanderer because that is what they were modeled in that lifetime. I see they may not have a lot of patience. They may become very frustrated with life quite easily because again, that is what they were modeled by you when you were the parent in that lifetime. This person may have substance abuse issues because that's another way that poverty consciousness may also express itself when we are doing a lot of overconsumption and we're going to extremes. And especially if this baby was deprived, the memory of that stays with them. So they're always looking for more things in terms of substances. They're always looking for more people. There's never enough people around them because there is this fear of abandonment and there is this unconscious memory of neglect. Okay, so they always need more people, more things. Okay, because they're always trying to fill this void that they didn't get in that past lifetime. Let's see what's meant to happen in this lifetime. For you, what's meant to happen through this partnership? What's meant to happen for you? We have the the High Priestess in reverse. What's meant to happen for you? The Five of Swords in reverse. And the Magician. All right. So basically you're meant to find out about this pattern because this is something deep in your unconscious, right? There's no way you're going to know that unless, of course, you're doing some kind of Akashic record reading or past life journey or something like that. So you are meant to find out about this in this lifetime and you're meant to basically stop that shit. Stop that shit. This is Five of Swords in reverse. Stop sabotaging yourself and your relationships with that overcompensating, over-nurturing shit that you're doing. Okay, viewer? You have to forgive yourself for whatever happened in that lifetime. There's no need to overcompensate in this lifetime and deprive yourself in the process just because you deprived someone else. It was all meant to happen just as it happened so that both of you guys could learn. So whatever guilt and shame is there in your unconscious, you need to release it. And you're meant to step into your power. Stop giving your power away. For some of you, you're meant to step fully onto a path of spirituality and spiritual healing as a way of kind of balancing the karmic debt that may have happened in this relationship. Okay, what's meant to happen for your partner? What's meant to happen? We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. and we have the Emperor. All right, so they are meant to move from this place of hurt and pain, betrayal, codependency, paranoia, just kind of disillusionment, and step into their power as an emperor, where they can be an equal partner to you, where they're not looking to their partners for nurturance and sustenance, for their sense of self, right? They're meant to become very self-contained. And it looks like it's something that they're working on actively. Right now, their spirit guides are working on them. And it looks like I'm recording this just after the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse energies. And that is what I'm seeing here. So it looks like this last solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, had a very powerful effect on your person, and they're well on their way to being actualized as the Emperor. So they start off very codependent, very wary of love and intimacy and getting close to others because they're afraid of betrayal. But then they gradually move to taking back their power from their fears and aligning with this energy, of the Emperor. What does Spirit want to say to you about this connection this time? What does Spirit want to say to you? We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Ten of Cups. Okay? So what Spirit is saying is that you may have started this lifetime with a bit of a handicap, right? In terms of with a lot of insecurities, a lot of fears, and you just couldn't seem to reach this ultimate state of happiness. But Spirit is saying the key lies within loving yourself and forgiving yourself for the past, the unconscious things that you didn't know about and the conscious things that you do know about. Forgive yourself, love yourself, and it is only when you forgive yourself and love yourself completely that love is going to show up in the form of another person for you. But you have to love yourself first. Love attracts love. Codependency attracts codependency. Self-hate attracts self-hate. You have to be in this vibration of love to attract the love that you're seeking. Okay? All right, so let me get one last card of advice and we're going to close off this reading. All right, we have family. Yes, you guys are definitely soul family here. Okay, and Spirit saying, as you heal yourself, because we have the 9 here, you're also healing your family tree. All right, so let's have a look. We have expectation. Okay, so it looks like you've been waiting for love to come in. Okay, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for all the good to happen to you. But Spirit is saying you have to find this within yourself. Again, the same message that we just left off with. You have to find this within yourself before it shows up outside of yourself. Okay? All right, my love. So that was your reading. I hope that that was helpful. Thank you so much for everything that you do for this channel. Your likes, your shares, clicking on the ads, buying cups of coffee, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And I'm just absolutely grateful to you. Take care. Bye. Hey, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. All right. So the first thing we're going to do. Now, remember, we're asking who in your present life was with you in a past life and what's their role in this life. So what I have here, my magical calabash, and it just has a lot of, different kinds of relationships, people written on them. So we're going to see who this person is in your present life, and then we're going to dig into what happened in the past. So you will see it, and I'm going to kind of shove my hand down there, and let's see what we get here. All right, so we have your mom coming through, okay? It could be a mom or someone who's very much like a mother to you, but this is someone who played the motherly role in your life. They could have transitioned, doesn't matter. We're looking at your past life with them and the role they would have played in this life or are playing in this life. So we have a parent-child relationship coming through. All right, so let's have a look. So your mom was with you in a past life. All right, let's have a look. So nice, you guys did it twice. Okay. And we have phobias. Okay. Phobias or your fears, okay, coming through. This is what you're working through with your mother in this lifetime. All right, so who were you in that past lifetime? Who were you? Who were you? You were either someone who was persecuting others, because this makes me feel like the Inquisition, the persecution of people that others thought were witches and all of that. So we have someone here, judgy, someone very judgmental. So you were someone who was judgmental, might have even been involved in the persecution of another group. And who was your mom? Who was your mom? So you were there being judgy. And who was your mom? Okay, she was a scribe or writer. But something about this flame makes me think that she might have been channeling information. Anyway, every gift that we have comes from spirit anyways. Okay, so might have been channeling information, writing about it, but did not have and maybe an acceptable role. So it looks like you were there judging your mom. Okay, I don't know if they were your mom. You were there judging this person for their career choices. Okay, so don't be surprised if in this lifetime your mom might be the one judging you for your career choices, or it could even be your decisions in love, or it could even be your twin flame relationship. Okay, so it looks like the roles may be reversed in this lifetime. Let me pull some cards and get a little more clarity on what happened here. So we know that your mom was a writer and you were there judging your mom. Could be for their career, could be for something else. But the judging is coming from you. Let's pull some cards and let's see if we get the backstory. But you clearly took umbrage with something that your mom was doing. Yeah, we have the sun. So again, a parent-child relationship coming through. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, tell us about viewer in that lifetime. Tell us what happened. All right, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. And, you know, that talks about being hurt. And you know what hurt people do? Everybody knows. Hurt people. And what we judge in others is what we are judging within ourselves. So it looks like that's what you were doing. Okay, we have Five of Pentacles. This is someone who feels abandoned, someone who feels alone, misery. And you know what misery likes? Exactly. It likes company. All right, so let's see. Five of Cups in reverse. Someone trying to heal their heart after going through a very painful period. And Temperance in reverse. Somebody who is unstable. It may not have even been a familiar bond between you guys. I don't know why I'm getting, maybe it's from this card because somebody looking through a window or something like that. This person could have even been your neighbor or something. This person could have even been your neighbor. But it looks like in that lifetime, you had a rough go of it. Okay? You had a rough go of it. You may not have had, you just didn't feel fulfilled. It looks like you may not have had a family of your own and you wanted one. It looks like you might have had a lot of disappointments in love. You might have even witnessed your person getting married to someone else or getting with someone else. Okay, you might have even been abandoned at the altar here. But what we're picking up on is someone who was very, very, very wounded. Okay, very wounded. And instead of focusing on their healing, was projecting it outwards to others and just wanted to hurt others. Let's see the scribe. Let's see the scribe. So the roles could be reversed in this lifetime, where your mother might be the one that might be kind of judgy and kind of hurt, okay? And kind of taking it out on you. All right, let's see what the scribe was doing. Scribe looked like they were minding their own business, but let's see. We have Page of Swords. We have Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is, I don't know why I feel it's like two women. Anyway, sex and gender irrelevant to this story. But again, it looks like two people going through similar experiences, but dealing with it in different ways. So we have this one here, had a rough go at it, especially with their relationships, their childhood, and projecting that outwards, being very judgy, judging others and trying to hurt others. And then we have someone here having a similar experience, because look, we have Seven of Pentacles in reverse, that talks about instability. Page of Cups in reverse, that talks about a child that was not nurtured and did not know love. But instead of projecting it outward, what this person chose to do is find a way to release the pain. It looks like writing was very cathartic for this person, so they used it as their therapy. So I think they did a lot of inner reflection, because the Page of Swords also looks back on his past. So this is someone very involved and engaged with their healing. So both people going through the same experience, but both of them choosing to deal with it differently. So in this lifetime, the roles may be reversed, where you might be the one being more self-reflective, okay, and finding different ways to deal with your pain, whilst your mother might be the one that is projecting it outward, and maybe trying, whether consciously or unconsciously, to hurt others, because they're using it as that's their outlet, hurting others. Okay. What are you guys learning from each other in this lifetime? So that's the backstory. Two people went through the same experiences. They may not even be related to each other in the past. Two people went through the same experience, but both of them dealing with it differently. One more inwardly focused and one projecting it outward. What's meant to happen in this lifetime? What's meant to happen for you, viewer, in this lifetime? Right? You were very judgy, okay, and projecting all your anger outward to people. What are you meant to do in this lifetime? Page of Wands. You're meant to be the creative in this lifetime. Okay? So we have Page of Wands. You might even be meant to have children. But I'm getting you're meant to be the creative person, because the Page of Wands very creative. We have Page of Wands. We have 10 of Wands reverse. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so what am I getting here? I'm getting that in this lifetime, you're going to have a rough time, just like in the last lifetime. Okay, you're going to have a rough time. I see here a lot of baggage. 10 of Wands for me in this lineup is a lot of baggage, especially a lot of baggage from our childhood. Might have even had a lot of run-ins with persons who are trying to be player, right? People might have abandoned you, walked away from you, okay? But you're not allowing that to distort you or to warp your way of looking at the world. You're still going to look at the world with fresh eyes and hope. And it looks like you're going to find a creative way of dealing with this pain. This is what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Find a creative way of turning your pain into beauty, or turning your pain into your abundance. It looks like this is what you're meant to do in this lifetime. So you are meant to find that creative outlet that allows you to transform your pain into beauty. And what's meant to happen to a person in this lifetime? What are they meant to do in this lifetime? We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, they're not working on themselves at all. Okay, so I was right. It is going to be the inverse. Right? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. And we have the Ten of Cups. Okay. So it looks like both of you guys find peace in this lifetime. Okay. I see your person, they're going to start off this lifetime not working on themselves. Not working on themselves, kind of wallowing in their pain. But I'm getting that you and your healing help them deal with a lot of the drama that happens in their life, and they're finally able to actualize this Ten of Cups that they have always wanted. Because this is what they've always wanted. Even in this lifetime, this is what they've always wanted. They've always wanted to be happy. So whilst in this lifetime, they were successful in transmuting their pain, this lifetime they go a step further, where they actually are happy. Because there's a difference between coping with our pain and being happy. Okay? Coping with our pain means we are surviving. Being happy means that we are thriving. Okay? So this person levels up. They go from surviving to thriving in this lifetime. And you go from judgy to surviving, and maybe even thriving in this lifetime. But it's like the beginning of happiness for you with that, Page of Wands. It's the start of you stepping into your power after lifetimes of kind of wallowing in pain. This is what you guys do for each other. In this lifetime, your mom levels up. And so do you. Both of you. Both of you level up. What does Spirit want you to know most about this connection at this time? What does Spirit want you to know most? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. Beautiful. All right, so you are about to thrive. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. And we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So what I get from this relationship is going to give you a lot of clarity about what you want and what you don't want, especially when it comes to your love connections. And it is also preparing you for your path. And it looks like your path includes reuniting with some sort of soulmate here. This person is presenting themselves as the King of Pentacles, which has no correlation with their sex or gender. Okay, this is just the energy that they're embodying. And the King of Pentacles, he is reliable. This is someone that can go the distance. This is someone that knows about endurance. This is someone that wants to put in the effort, wants to put in the work in relationships, right? So it looks like this relationship that you have with your mom is going to help you purify yourself and clear yourself so that you can attract the love that you have always wanted all these lifetimes. So it's preparing you for this love that's coming in. And this is someone who has patience, right? This is someone who has patience. They know about taking their time to craft something beautiful. This person is visionary. They could see the beauty in a thing beyond its present state. They could see the potential of a thing. But more than the potential, they could see what this thing is meant to be. This is someone who has a lot of love to give, but they will only give it to the right person. Someone who's worthy, and they are going to find you worthy. So as you heal through this relationship with your mom, whether they are actively in your life now, whether they've passed, they've transitioned, okay, their energy, right, is helping you purify yourself so that you can interface with this love that is coming into your life, or perhaps is already present in your life. Let's get a last bit of advice from Spirit, and then we're going to close off this reading. Last bit of advice from Spirit. We have interdiction, okay? And it says, this is like stay out, right? Root bad for now. Let's see. What path is bad here? We have success. So Spirit is saying, even though right now, maybe your life might feel stagnated, maybe you feel like there's a particular path that's bad towards you right now, you're not allowed, there's no entry, you don't know the way forward. Spirit is saying that you are going to be at the pinnacle of your success. You're going to make it. You're going to self-actualize. So don't worry about it. Whatever is blocked to you right now needs to be blocked to you because maybe it's just not ready. But Spirit says at the end of it all, you are going to be exactly where you need to be, which is at the top of your game. Okay? All right, my love. So that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for everything that you do for this channel, your likes, your shares, your dislikes. They all help our channel grow and our community expand. And I'm grateful to you for that. All right, my loves. Take care. Much love. Bye.